afternoon, Grandpa.
Good afternoon, Grandpa Faye.
Oh, hello, my grandchildren. I missed you a lot. How are you? Oh my, who are those children sitting there on those computer chairs?
I miss you too a lot, Grandpa. Oh, about them, they are friends from Sekolah Ciputra.
All of them? Wow, there are so many students. I'm impressed.
Yes, Grandpa. We are all here for you to tell us a story about Hari Kartini.
Oh, not just that. They also prepared some amazing performances about Hari Kartini.
Oh, yes. Thank God everyone still remembers about yesterday's Hari Kartini. So I forgot part. Hari Kartini is a...
Oh, wait, Grandpa. Let's stand up for the national anthem and our school hymn first, before moving on to the stories and performances from our friends.
All right, I forgot about that. It's getting old. Wow, this is getting exciting.
Okay then, let's stand up for the national anthem and our school hymn, everyone.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please? Be seated. Oh, before explaining about Hare Kartini, I heard that your teachers are here too.
Yes, Grandpa. Let's welcome one of our teachers, Bu Meta, for speech.
Salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Tanggal 21 April merupakan hari yang bersejarah bagi bangsa Indonesia. Tanggal tersebut merupakan hari lahir salah satu pahlawan wanita Indonesia, yaitu R.A. Kartini. R.A. Kartini merupakan salah satu tokoh wanita Indonesia yang memperjuangkan kesetaraan hak perempuan. Sebagai perempuan Jawa pada saat itu, R.A. Kartini merasakan ketimpangan sosial antara laki-laki dan perempuan, terutama dalam bidang pendidikan. Emansipasi wanita mulai menggema di Indonesia atas jasa R.A. Kartini. Habis gelap, terbitlah terang merupakan kumpulan surat yang berisi buah pemikiran R.A. Kartini yang memuat cita-cita dan pemikiran-pemikirannya dalam memperjuangkan hak-hak perempuan di Indonesia. Sebagai generasi muda, khususnya siswa sekolah Ciputra, kita harus meneladani sikap R.A. Kartini. Semangat juang Kartini tidak akan berhenti sampai kapanpun. Meneladani sikapnya yang berani, optimis, mandiri, cerdas, dan berwawasan luas menjadi inspirasi bagi kita semua. Akhir kata, selamat memperingati Hari Kartini dan teruslah menjadi Kartini-Kartini muda untuk turut serta memajukan bangsa dan negara kita tercinta, Indonesia.
Wow, Bu Meta, thank you so much for your speech.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Meta. It was wonderful and inspiring.
Grandpa, what do you think about Kartini?
Kartini, a wonderful effort for you guys. She was an amazing hero. I wonder what children these days think about Kartini. When I was young, in the old days, me and my friends sang the song. Do you know the song called Ibuku Kartini?
Yes, Grandpa, we love that song. Kartini, in my opinion, is a wonderful hero who helped me and all my friends to be here, learning and attending school every day, including this gathering.
Yes, you're right. Okay, everyone. Now let's see what people think about Kartini these days.
What do I know about Kartini? Raden Arjun Kartini is one of heroes in Indonesia and one of the most remembered female heroes. She came from a high-class level family, but at the time, as a woman, she did not have freedom to do many things because there were differences about what women and men could do or should not do. What do I think for Kartini? I'm very grateful, and I have to say thank you for what she has fought for us. Of course, it has led our country to a much better direction now. Why do we celebrate Kartini Days now, especially in this pandemic era? We still celebrating Kartini Days, of course, to remember her and what she has fought for us. But it doesn't stop there. We commemorate Kartini Days as a motivator for us to also do our best, especially to help many people in this pandemic era, help each other, etc. So I have a question for you all, everyone. Have you tried your best for yourself, for ourselves, and also for the others? Thank you.
What do I know know about Kartini? What I know about Kartini is that Kartini is a woman in Indonesia that worked hard, so girls like her can be able to get more fair levels of education at schools. Why am I grateful for Kartini? Because what Kartini has done by letting many girls get also education equal to boys. As the school communities get bigger, we are able to make new friends and interact with people, unlike before she did what she did. And why do we celebrate Kartini Day in the pandemic era? We celebrate because even during this, horrible condition of COVID-19, Kartini still gives way for more people to help us get through school in the pandemic.
So from my own understanding, Raden Ajeng Kartini
advocated for women's rights and female education.
She has been a role model for some or even most of us, and because of this action that she took in the past, she has faced lots of obstacles and challenges in her life. But it is truly a blessing that she has done this for us women and for herself.
I'm grateful for her because
without her, everything for us as a woman wouldn't be possible. It wouldn't be possible for us to get education.
Without her, I won't be able to learn math, science, English, normal subjects you'd learn.
And it wouldn't even be possible for me, myself, to speak this to you guys.
And I think we should celebrate Kartini Day.
Even if there are some hindrances such as this pandemic era, because
we need to know and we need to understand who made it all possible. Kartini did. Kartini had to bear the responsibilities.
And due to this, we have to try our best to repay it back by either celebrating and commemorating the life of Kartini. Happy Kartini's Day, everyone.
Halo. Jadi setahu saya, Ibu Kartini adalah pelopor kebangkitan perempuan Indonesia yang berjuang untuk keadilan sosial dan emansipasi wanita di Nusantara, khususnya di bidang pendidikan. Dia juga menolak perkawinan poligami. Ini saya baru ketemu satu fakta yang menarik. Tahukah kalian, dari 195 orang yang telah diangkat sebagai pahlawan nasional, hanya 15 adalah wanita. Sedikit ya. Jadi, ayo siswi sekolah Ciputra, mari kita menemukan pahlawan Indonesia selanjutnya. Atau boleh saya bilang, pahlawati. Terima kasih.
Wow, what a fantastic performance. All your friends are very talented, my grandchildren. It reminds me of those old days, what a heroic person Kartini was for our generation before.
Wow, that was the reason why Hari Kartini is still celebrated.
Yes, Bella, but we still have so many things to learn about Kartini today. Grandpa, now do you want to see a performance from our friends?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Our friends actually prepared a storytelling about Kartini's life. Would you like to watch it?
Oh, really? That's great. I can't wait to see their performance.
Okay, Grandpa, let's take a look at it. I'm also curious about their performance.
Once upon a time, there was a girl named Raden Ajeng Kartini. She was born to a noble family in Jepara, Indonesia. In the late 1800s, Jepara was led by a regent of noble descent who married a noblewoman called Raden Ayu.
To become a Raden Ayu, a girl had to be secluded, cut off from society, from the start of her first menstrual cycle until a nobleman came to marry her, making her first, second, or even third wife.
Kartini did not want to become a Raden Ayu. She wanted to study. She wanted to go to school, but she and other girls weren't allowed to. Instead, they were meant to be housewives. Throughout her enforced seclusion, Kartini persisted in self-training. She learned to read and write and mastered Dutch and had several Dutch pen friends.
Kartini's letters expressed her hopes for help from overseas. In her correspondence with Estelle Stella Sihandla, Kartini expressed her desire to be equal with European girls. She depicted the sufferings of Japanese girls fettered by culture, not able to have a look at, secluded, and who needed to be paid to participate in polygamous marriages with guys they don't know and who are very likely to view them as possessions.
As a result, her father averted Kartini from continuing her studies within the Netherlands or entering medical school. "Father, I'd like to attend medical school in the Netherlands," Kartini said.
Kartini, you're not meant to study. You know how women are supposed to play their role in society, her father explained.
"But father, I want to study. I don't want to become a Raden Ayu. Why can't females endure high levels of education? Why do we have to stay at home and marry a nobleman?" she argued.
Her father, who started getting fed up with Kartini's arguments, said, "Because that's our culture, and we respect it. You have to follow our ancestors' ways and learn to respect their decisions."
"But when will you respect my decisions? How is it fair that every boy in the country gets education but we don't? This society is unfair and everyone is overlooking this fact," Kartini said, furiously.
Ayu Rukmini heard their argument and added, "Yeah, all we women can do is cook, clean, do the laundry and repeat. Just because we're women doesn't mean we aren't smart or want to be smart." Throughout her life, apparently, Kartini had written letters to her Dutch pen pals. Through those letters, she expressed her ideas of women emancipation to take further part in the society and government, as well as the limitations to establish it during the Dutch colonization in Indonesia. After a long and endlessly journey to promote women's equality, she finally came to meet her death in 1904.
After her death, her letters were then turned into a book by J.H. Abandonon. The book, entitled Habis Gelap Terbitlah Terang, or Through Darkness to Light, is famous in Indonesia and describes Kartini's quiet battle during Dutch colonization in Indonesia to promote women emancipation. Since then, she has been remembered as a pioneer of women's emancipation in Indonesia. She is heralded as an advocate for women's rights and female education. In 1964, Indonesia declared that April 21st would be Kartini Day, and also granted the degree of National Independence Hero.
Wow, that was a very interesting performance. All your friends are very talented, my grandchildren. They remind me of those old days that were gone. What a heroic person Kartini was for my generation.
Right, Grandpa. As a girl, I am really grateful for her sacrifice to bring freedom and justice for females.
I truly respect her. How fascinating Kartini's life is. I really learned so much about her struggle back then.
Sadly, that is everything for my friend Grandpa. My friend Shane will lead us in prayer.
Mari kita berdoa. Ya Tuhan, yang Maha Pengasih dan Penyayang, kami bersyukur atas semua yang Engkau telah beri kepada kami, sehingga pada hari ini kami dapat kembali berkumpul untuk mengenang salah satu pahlawan nasional kami, Kartini. Terima kasih telah menganugerahkan seorang Kartini yang telah berjuang untuk kehidupan kami sekarang yang jauh lebih baik. Terima kasih pula Engkau telah memberikan kami kesehatan baik jiwa maupun raga. Bimbinglah kami agar dengan semangat Ibu Kartini, kami siap dan mampu menghadapi tantangan baru dan juga melaksanakan kewajiban kami sebagai siswa atau guru sekolah di putra, dan juga sebagai warga negara Indonesia. Teguhkan imam dan harapan kami agar hidup kami selalu diperbarui, sehingga kami bisa menjadi lebih baik dan berguna bagi masyarakat. Demikianlah, kami sampaikan semua doa ini kepadamu Tuhan, dan masih banyak lagi permohonan dalam hati kami masing-masing. Kabulkanlah doa kami dan harapan kami. Amin.
Thank you, Shane, for leading us in prayer.
All right, my children, I think it's time to end our gathering about Kartini here.
Aw, too bad. I still want to know more about Kartini though.
Yeah, me too, Grandpa. However, it was awesome to get to know about Kartini better. Let's talk more about Hari Kartini someday, Grandpa.
Right, I need to bring this. Right. Let's talk more about Hari Kartini in another time.
Yay! I think before we end this gathering, we need to thank our friends and teachers who have helped us to prepare for this gathering.
Oh yeah, I can't forget about your friends. Thank you, teachers, and of course, all of you guys. Yeah, in that computer room. You're such great students. Grandpa is proud of you. I need my medicine.
Okay, Grandpa. Goodbye and take care.
Goodbye, Grandpa. Thank you for today.
Yes, take care, my grandchildren. I need my nap time.
Thank you, everyone, students and teachers, for coming and watching our friends' performances. See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Take care. Don't forget to study. See you next week. Yeah.
Thank you, Grandma. Grandpa.
Thank you, Grandpa. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Hey, Grandpa.
Yes. Hey, everyone. And don't forget to do your homework.